There we go. On something in the background because it's going to get intense for a while. I've been playing a little off stream a lot. That's good days, good days. But anyhow, got a couple characters. So, I'm gonna go check on my Vesa shit and then we'll see from there.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
4 hours. 4 hours, okay. She's next on my list of things, but she's gonna wait and go finish the story stuff. Because I haven't even, you know. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. This is gonna get difficult.
Executive Officer Nell here. Commence mission to recapture the old mystery.
Burn the bitch. Just gotta be careful, because this can be a bitch. Buddy, you need to slow down. We need to get kills. The more points we accumulate, the better. Gotta love Blair. It's just my kid. Okay.
On your feet.
I'll be careful next time.
Come on. sucked. Ow, that really did suck right there. Really? How annoying. This guy's just ignoring all the fucking points and it's starting to annoy me. I'm not trying to speedrun this, I'm trying to get as many points as possible, but come on.
Out of my way.
Is it just me or did they remove that part? Good grief. These lasers are not even annoying. They're not even piss me off. They're just repetitive. The next part's god awful.
Come on and get up, hurry. It's fucking time! Flame on!
You little bitch.
Mission complete. Well done, Descendant.
That sucked. That literally sucked.
Good work, Descendant. We are fortunate that there were still materials remaining in the Ancestors' facility. It's time to create the inversion circulation device. I'll share what I've discovered so far.
Ugh.
Fortunately, Descendant, I have no doubts about the operational effectiveness of the inversion circulation device. The device will be enough to filter the inversion energy infused within a Descendant's arcade. The design is highly refined and can be fully constructed using the Ancestors' materials. Once again, I find myself astonished by the technology of the Ancestors. If I had unrestricted access to every part of the Ancestors' database, I know humanity could enter a new age of technological progress. Humankind could become the new Ancestors. If this happened, we could find the Iron Hearts much faster.
Guide, we can't rely entirely on tech. What the Descendants need now isn't technology, but power.
Kyle,
Who's that?
You were looking for me? Let me get straight to the point, Guide. Could we modify the design of the inversion circulation device to allow Descendants to use inversion energy? Yeah, it might be more appropriate to call it an inversion reinforcement device.
what do you mean, Kyle? Using inversion energy is far too dangerous. I don't understand.
It makes sense that you wouldn't understand. Look, you were with the Descendants deployed to the fortress during the Ironheart destruction operation. For those teams, the Ajax team and the Descendants who destroyed the Ironheart, the fortress operation was a battle where death was a real possibility. But those of us who faced Corell and his troops in the White Knight Gulch, we also faced death head-on. Corell's main forces were definitely enhanced by some kind of powerful energy. Especially Corell. He exuded immense power through his presence alone. After our recent experiences, I now understand the nature of the power that Corell was using. It was definitely inversion energy. Corell used the inverted Ironheart as a power source. If Corell hadn't retreated when he did, would we have survived? Would we have been able to even scratch him? I know
Probably.
that if Corell hadn't withdrawn, the White Knight Gulch would have become a Descendant graveyard. To defeat Corell and all those Vulgus bastards in the future, we need to be at least as powerful as he is. Instead of completely filtering out the inversion energy, we need to find a way to use it, even just a little. Is it possible to adjust the design to do this?
It's not impossible, but inversion energy is a power we must treat with caution, Kyle.
Hey, guide. I've got something to say too. Huh? I'm sorry, but I agree with the Magnetic Tin Man. I know it looks like I'm just playing around, but right now, my skills, abilities, and equipment are the best they've ever been. But if I had to fight Corel tomorrow, honestly, I don't think I have what it takes to win. I can definitely feel the power imbalance. I'm sure most of the Descendants feel the same way, right? I mean, if I had to fight Corel again, I would definitely want to win. I have too many performances left to give. And if a dreamer like me thinks like this, imagine how other Descendants must feel. The inversion reinforcement device is definitely dangerous, but it might also be useful. We need more power. Oh, yeah, so a while ago, I heard Enzo mumbling about something. He took a ring out from somewhere and kept playing with it. And saying, if only I were stronger, there's someone I want to be with. And stuff like that.
Luna, a public channel isn't the place to talk about this. Check your comm settings.
Huh? Why was this button pressed? Did everyone hear that?
Yes, Luna. Thank you for the detailed explanation. I also have some thoughts about the inversion reinforcement device. All Descendants who are able to attend the meeting assemble at HQ. And Kyle, please teach Luna how to operate her receive channel.
All right. This, Luna, is what we call clicking.
Oh, come on. I know that.
Oh. Let's see. God damn it. Question is, did I get something more powerful?
One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress.
Humanity is very weak.
I need
That's why
resources.
humans need us so desperately.
Enhanced material. I don't have enough. But I need them. I'm running low on them. And that is why I need them. I need more damage. Damn it.
This up?
What do you get when you mix water and...
Welcome to the Marshall's Lab.
Get rid of that. Fuck.
There isn't much time. We have been closely monitoring this situation since the descendants began experiencing symptoms. Thanks to yours and the guide's efforts, we have overcome a significant hurdle. If we can immediately produce and distribute the inversion circulation device to the descendants, we will have averted the worst-case scenario. However, this only applies to the present situation. We need to consider other possible scenarios if we want to be fully prepared for the future. As Luna has said, if we had to face Corel tomorrow, our chances of winning would be slim. It is likely that Corel and the Vulgus main fleet have disappeared only because we temporarily disrupted their strategy. If Corel's goal is the extinction of humanity, the battle shouldn't have ended in that way. We need to make the most of this suspicious period of calm. In terms of the proposed modified design of the inversion reinforcement device, I intend to officially authorize it as a measure to enhance the capabilities of the descendants. I haven't mentioned this before, but I felt my arche briefly return when I was exposed to inversion energy. Perhaps the inversion reinforcement device will stimulate my arche and allow me to regain the abilities I lost. And if it is effective for me, proper use of the inversion reinforcement device could provide even greater power to active descendants. However, there is one condition. For the safety of the descendants, the inversion reinforcement device must be periodically reset, and their arche must be completely purified of inversion energy. The inversion reinforcement device should be used only under these strict conditions. This way, I hope the proposal will be acceptable to the guide as well. I take full responsibility for this decision, and I will use the device on myself first. If there are any issues with it, I should be the first to know. If my RK is restored, I hope I will be able to fight alongside all of you. I am hopeful that the guide will agree to this proposal, and we can proceed with mass production of the device.
Descendant, if HQ insists on this, I have no choice. Modifying the design is straightforward. We can ask the Magisters to start production right away.
That's if they're willing to.
Handling inversion energy itself will not be so simple. I believe in humanity, but I must continue to watch over you to ensure you don't become addicted to such powerful forces. I hope you understand, Descendant.
Go talk to her. I had a feeling she was gonna have. They were gonna have to go talk to her again.
Magisters are probably humanity's real... Descendant. I've already spoken with HQ. You're here about the device to control inversion energy. Yes? The designs, please. I can analyze a full range of ancestor technology immediately using my facilities. Let's see what secrets these reveal. Humanity is very weak. So, this is the inversion reinforcement device. Its operating principles are similar to the module system that controls RK, but it's much more sophisticated. You may not be aware that the inversion energy you've absorbed is stored within your RK at a very minute atomic scale. This device connects that inversion energy with your RK, which will enable the activation of various powers. The more Ironheart particles that are absorbed, the greater the power that can be provided by the inversion energy. The Ancestors' technology never ceases to amaze me. This device is intriguing. HQ said that all inversion reinforcement devices should be periodically reset, didn't they? An excellent decision. That should both provide protection for the Descendants and allow me more time to study this device in depth. After the next reset, come and find me. By then, I'll be able to give you a much stronger inversion reinforcement device. I'm glad I stuck with humanity after all. I'll have the opportunity to research some very interesting technology. If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Oh God, that's... holy shit, it's gonna take that long? God damn it, I need 10 more.
success of this operation will good. The guide has accepted that this decision is the right one. I'm sorry that I can't thank her personally. Not only will this help descendants to become stronger, it should allow any of them to regain their abilities. Nell, recall the descendants who are no longer battle-ready back to Albion, and begin distributing the inversion reinforcement devices.
Alpha, we can't detect an receive signal from the descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortress. We've pinpointed their last known location to nearby the quarantine zone.
Ow, bro.
The descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortresses.
The new recruit to the Descendant Corps, Haley. We can't detect her vital signs.
Damn it. All available personnel, please provide support in the quarantine zone immediately. We can't afford to lose our new descendant. Hurry!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Why would you send an amateur all the way out there? That's the question.
Just get to the point. There isn't much time. We have to hurry.
We're detecting inversion energy coming from the Vulgus structure. It's a type that doesn't exist in our database. Analyzing the prototype with an Acid cam. HQ, we think the structure is a new Vulgus weapon.
Haley!
The energy that the structure is putting out. If we can find the device that's linked to the gate, the passageway will... Haley, please respond. Haley!
I'm moving in.
Descendant, do you think you can neutralize the structure as Haley described?
Yes, I'm moving in. Yeah, I'll find mine.
Flame on!
Burn, fuckers.
How is this possible? The descendants have broken through the barrier of darkness.
It seems the capabilities of the Iron Heart have been successfully inherited. Letras, send the codex that was retrieved from the ruins of the fortress to the ship. I will send an escape plan
To me. The day will come when I will see you all stained with red.
Descendant, do you hear me? This is HQ. What's your status?
Alpha, the battle isn't over yet. We're still detecting a strong Vulgus signal. The Vulgus assault ship is moving toward a nearby zone.
The commander's retreating. If we lose him, we lose any intel.
Vulgus assault ship moving toward the quarantine zone.
Damn it! Are we too late?
Just going for it. Smash the bitch.
Checking gun barrel. Loading magazine.
Fire.
This is Haley. Target is down.
Haley, are you all right?
Thank you for sending in the rescue team. I couldn't have done it without them.
Great work, everyone. Mission accomplished.
Nearly got shit on right there. Okay. It happens. It can't be helped. It is what it is.
Excellent work out there, Haley, and you, Descendant. We're ready for Haley's treatment as well as your inversion reinforcement. Command is with me. We'll begin analyzing the intel in depth. We need to get across this quickly. HQ, over and out.
That we do.
Excuse me. Can I have a moment? Can I have a word? It won't take long. I have your back. Haley, reporting for duty. I'm the newest recruit to the Descendant Corps. I appreciate your support out there. I was able to safely complete my first mission, thanks to you. I also heard that this inversion amplification process wouldn't have been possible without you and the other seniors. During the operation, I wasn't feeling well, but I didn't realize it was because of inversion energy. Anyway, the being that I can see behind you, is that the guide system?
It is good to meet you, Haley. I am Guide, the Descendant-specific genetic user interface. I'm glad we have another Descendant. I have finished synchronizing with your RK. I look forward to working with you.
It's an honor, Guide. I look forward to working with you too. Phew. I was slightly worried that I might not be able to link with her. Like that senior whose name we won't mention. So that's a relief. Although, that person, when I was a regular soldier, he helped me out of a few tricky situations. I was really shocked when I heard that he'd committed treason. He wasn't like that when I knew him. But since my RK has been awakened, I am determined I will never become like him. I aim to be an honorable descendant, just like the seniors who have come before me. So, I've linked to the guide, and my inverted energy issue has been fixed as well. All that's left is for Eugen to confirm I'm fully healed. I'll concentrate on recovering as soon as possible, and get back to the front line. Hope to see you out on the battlefield soon.
Alpha, the communications log that was with the Vulgus commander will be decrypted and uploaded to the command console shortly.
Received. Excellent work, everyone. I hope this log contains something useful.
Playing the Vulgus communications log. Recalibrating. Please wait. It's ready. Now...
This is General Amon. To all legions based in Incus. I did ordered from Kal-El.
This is... Alpha.
What is this? Nell, order all descendants to return to HQ. The situation is serious. We need to react quickly. Descendant, thanks to your efforts, we've been able to fully restore Amon's message. As I suspected, it contains a lot of hidden meanings. The content is in the command console for you to view. There is a great deal to decipher.
That there is.
This is General Amon. To all legions based in Incus.
We need to get him out of the way. He's annoying. He's a bit of a coward. That makes this easy to hunt him down, but we need to get to him.
On first listen, it seems that there was a fierce battle between the Vulgus and the Ancestors at some point in the past. From what I know, the Vulgus first appeared in our world 100 years ago, but this has revealed a different chronology. On top of this, our ancestors seem to have been able to cause considerable damage to the Vulgus. Considering the power of the weapon you faced, that isn't surprising. But it doesn't make sense. If our ancestors had triumphed over the Vulgus in the past, why are there no traces of them in Ingress? Even the rest of the message, there is so much of it we don't yet understand. Qliphoth, the Scar, the origin of all wars, these are all unknown quantities. Going forward, HQ will be tracking this information by any means necessary. We have many questions for the Council of Magisters. If there was an exchange of fire between the Vulgus and the Ancestors in the past, the Magisters who were once allied with the Vulgus will have known about it. This suggests that they were actively concealing this from us. Any intel we can find will be helpful. We must track down Corell's fleet and put an end to this war once and for all. Descendant, you will receive a copy of Amon's message. These enemy invasions are not over yet. If you find any intel that concerns you, analyze it and compare it with Amon's message. Tell the guide that I'm counting on her to assist you with this. Right now, her insight is absolutely crucial. Even if the Ancestors could not fully defend Ingress, this generation must. No matter what.
Damn nose. I feel like this is a plan. I don't like this. Why would they give a message now? Fire team critical hit rate, 5+, fire team attack damage +1. Shit. I hate this. On hitting an enemy with fire grants fire focused rounds. Yeah, I want that one.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Ironheart particles activated.
I feel like that's more important in the long run.
let his guard down.
Force me to restart. That's why I'm annoyed. Actually, may need help if it continues. Kicking my ass, but this is the last one. And it hurts. Okay.
Loading. Reload.
I think I found something big.
Sucks.
What is it, Bunny? You'll know when you see it. Quickly!
Loading.
God damn. That sucked. Need something that does more damage than that. And there's nothing. Where do you go to the journal? There we go. Yeah, we're not doing it. That's how you do that. Okay. I was wondering how you get those. Okay. This is what I want. Clear permanent void on hard. Fuck. Yeah, no. Yeah. That's what I get for not obtaining this shit earlier. Whoops. I had to change the back. I just got shit on. That sucked. What's that door? 9 o'clock. It looks like a Walmart order.
Loading.
Time remaining. Invasion distribution. Oh man. So they force you. The Fortress Trove sent some important data. God damn it. Don't freeze on me. There it goes. Alrighty. So that's how you get that, okay. Really don't like that shit. Okay. check on the record Bunny sent.
Bunny, where are you right now? I'm sending you my location. Meet me there.
Commander?
Yeah, we're not gonna do it that way. That sounds like a pain.
Record from one of Dr. Hand's squad members, right?
That's right. Binns from the Red Arms. He was one of the Medical Corps members who served with Eugen during the White Knight Gulch operation. How did you find this?
My ultimate suit helmet has data detection. I almost missed it, but the sensor caught it.
The transmission failed. But it must have been in auto-preservation mode. I think they linked it to their vital signs. After that, Corell's fleet showed up and the invasion happened, which prevented anyone from investigating properly. I can't believe we've had this information right here. Eugen's team risked their lives to find it.
Oh, don't feel bad. Just be glad we found it now. Looking at the distribution of the data, it looks like there are more failed transmissions. They're located deep within the order base. I'll mark the locations of the data points as I move around. Then you can track them with ordinary sieves.
Thank you. At least now we can honor the souls of the Medical Corps members.
Enzo, are you there? If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of this before we secure the Eye of Truth.
Well, since I haven't connected the bioscanner yet, we can go ahead with some basic investigation, as long as you don't go in too deep.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
If I had a team, this would be a lot easier, but I don't. Playing catch up is annoying.
can't believe they did this. Come to my location. I want to compare the data we've collected.
Let's go get this unlocked real quick. Got my leg itchy. That leg is so damaged. Holy crap.
Talk to me. Just as I suspected. According to Binns and Mina's data, the soldiers abducted by the Vulgus were brought here first. They were likely transformed into Vulgus like the other Medical Corps members, or reprocessed into biomatter. More importantly for us right now, the biomatter didn't contain any amount of RK. Not just a very low percentage, 0%. That means that RK wielders were intentionally screened out of this process. Of the soldiers that went missing, some were descendants and many others had a high probability of having RK. But as their DNA is not present in the biomatter, RK wielders must have been sent somewhere else. Just as Daya and I were. Yes. Daya. She must have been sent to that other location as well. Daya. Maybe this time. My Daya. I'll search for more of the remaining data. The Medical Corps members infiltrated deep into this facility, so they likely discovered what actually happened.
Wait, don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard? We need to get out of here or we'll be in real trouble. If we're cut off in a place like this...
You head back, Bunny. I can't give up. This is the closest I've come to Daya in years. I won't have another chance like this.
Well, then I prefer to help. So let's get going.
saw it too, right? Mina's final recording with her drone scanner? The footage of the Order of Truth craft? From the energy distributions recorded, it looks like the scanner detected RK and strong levels of void energy aboard. If the craft was used to transport RK wielders to void space, this data makes sense. Mina, you carried out your mission until the very end. Thanks to you, we have this information.
Blake, there's something here I don't understand. The amount of void energy, does that really imply void space? The same place we fight our intercept battles?
What do you mean?
Well, when Seneca was scolding me, I learned if you open void space properly, there's no way this much energy could be released. This looks like the amount of energy that would be released through erosion when void space is forced open.
Your analysis makes sense. My mind was so filled with thoughts of Daya that I hadn't noticed that at all. Well done, Bunny.
I'm not so bad when I put my mind to it.
But I don't remember any void erosion that would have resulted in this much energy. Wait. This... could it be?
Enzo, we'd better hurry up and recapture the Eye of Truth. I think Nell's theory is starting to hold up. I've got a pretty conclusive lead.
Wait, what? I thought you were looking for medical core records.
I'll explain when we get there. But first, check the data I just sent you.
I'm gonna go open this real quick. It's gonna piss me off, but I can open it. It's just gonna take a minute. Took me a minute last time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can get it open. How annoying.
Blake, what is all this? What the hell is going on?
It's simple. The souls of the medical corps who died are guiding our hand.
That's even harder to understand.
Come on! Are you sure you're the smart ones? Let me spell it out for you. The Order of Truth was screening for RK wielders, and the Vulgus craft that transported them was saturated with suspicious void energy. If that void energy is a match for the Sigma Sector void energy, what do you think that means?
That would be evidence that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector.
Yeah! That's it! From now on, call me Professor Bunny.
Enzo, maybe, just maybe, this operation will lead us to Daya. No, I'm sure that Daya is in Sigma Sector.
The delay to the operation has allowed the enemy to bolster their defenses. Combat team, please provide cover until the delay is done.
I'm fine, Enzo. Just transmit the connection to the Kingston radar station. The bioscanner will intercept the electrical signals flowing to the island. While that's happening, I'll focus the eye of truth on Sigma Sector as much as possible. The optic nerves will be cut quickly, so we'll only get one chance at it.
Understood. Leave it to me. Avoid the enemy's artillery fire and focus with target. Try your best to get her.
Wait! I'll ice you all.
It's close by. The shield pulse is becoming weaker. Keep it up.
Eye of Truth mission.
Watch carefully.
I'll help with this real quick.
That's the voice of one of the members of the Medical Corps. Damn it! I can't make it out clearly because of the noise.
Watch out! It's a trap! I can feel water drops shaking. A powerful Vulgus must have arrived.
Albion, we have detected a rescue request signal left by the Medical Corps. We'll rescue them by any means necessary.
Shit. That's not supposed to be that big. On mission on how to widen gods. Fuck, you kidding me? It's gonna force me to do it on the hardest difficulty. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. I don't know how I'm gonna complete this mission. Like, I don't know how. It's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be fun. Oh, brother. This is gonna hurt more than anything. This process fucking hurts. This shit just
Reload. Feel the heat?
this stuff hurts more than anything.
Flame on!
No.
How was that?
Oh, the Terminator is true.
I don't like this. This shit is annoying. This hurts more than all I can do is quick dodge. I'm so fucked. Yeah, I see you. That was stressful.
Enter. I've connected the optic nerve to the biomonitor. Can you check and confirm?
Signal received. Eye of Truth reactivated. I don't believe it. All the data matches. We're picking up Vulgus responses and RK signals inside Sigma Sector.
It was so happens that was a fire character. If I was not a fire character, that would have hurt a lot more. Like a lot more.
All units, good job. Follow-up operations will be discussed at HQ.
Nell, you were right. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad you made it back safely. Now comes the difficult part.
That was miserable. That was not fun. Doing that solo like that.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Oh, get me 20 of those. phone or anything. I need a new gun. Dimension analyzer. Can make 20 of them. That's what we're gonna have to do.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay. So I said that was not fun to go through. It was not. That's pretty exhausting on that front. It takes so much of them. Let's go talk to Alpha, see what he wants.
I honestly don't know what to think. I've never had so many questions following a successful operation. To think that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector. Not to mention the astounding data left behind by the Medical Corps. Analysis of their findings indicates that of the people that went missing, those who had RK were identified and transported to Sigma Sector. Karel, what the hell are you planning? It's time we viewed Sigma Sector with our own eyes, not just through the eye of truth. Don't worry, Captain Harris has already found a safe way into the sector. Thanks to our recent observations, we've learned that the interior of Sigma Sector has been significantly transformed over time. If we can survive the void storms with a tactical transport equipped with anti-void shields, we can get inside Sigma Sector. The Vulgus likely use the same method. But we'll need a tactical transport to get out of Sigma Sector as well. Which means the time we have for the operation is limited to the amount of time that the tactical transport can stay airborne within the sector. We have no choice but to expand our reach a little at a time. But if we don't move forward at all, we'll never uncover Karel's plan. I will be counting on you, Descendant.
Harris, what's the status of the tactical transport? Glay, respond.
I thought I meant, sorry, I was uncomfortable, so to lay down a bit, and this way I can game without any issues. It sometimes gets painful if I don't set it up right.
Stay back, everyone. You said this transport was ready to go. Give it to me, and you can go fix the others.
Just calm down. Lower your weapon and control your hair, and let's talk, okay?
My daughter's life is at stake. I told you I don't have time to wait.
There's no guarantee she's even there. Daya didn't have Arcane.
Shut up, Harris!
Clay.
Ajax. I didn't think you'd try to stop me, too. If you hadn't given Daya that recommendation letter in the first place, none of this would have happened. Even when you knew what happened to my husband, you had to help me lose Daya, too. Is this that faith you're so fond of talking about? You failed to protect anyone, even with that mighty barrier of yours. Step aside now, and I'll allow you to protect your own life.
Clay, I'm not here to stop you. I've come to ask your permission to come with you. If it's to find Daya, I'll sacrifice my own life to help. Just, can you give me some time to prepare so that I can be of more use to you?
You want to help me?
Yes. Any way you see fit.
All right. Yes. I want you to feel the pain my family felt.
Nell, Transport 7 is ready to launch. I'll be handing over transport controls to the Descendants.
Understood, Captain. You may proceed.
Before we head out, I'm gonna go check a few things on this game. Consumable. We will do that part in a minute. We'll do one of these real quick and then go from there. We'll just do one real quick and go from there. We'll see what happens. Come on. There we go. Wow. A lot of those stabilizer bullshit. They don't do what we want. So damn close too. Look at that. Need to get that assassin. That's the closest one. Go, shall we?
Okay, let's hear it. Whew. Overhauling all the transport vehicles on such short notice? I thought I wouldn't have it done in time. But the anti-void shield output looks good. It's ready to go, so it's up to the Descendants from here on out. Flying a tactical transport requires an expert pilot, but, as you know, us ordinary humans can't withstand void storms. We don't have RK to prevent void erosion. So, for this operation, you'll take the lead. Fly the transport and set up an area of operations. Luckily, from what we've observed, it seems that RK will work inside Sigma Sector. You can use the transporter-mounted RK transfer pad, so you don't have to land the transport on entry and exit. That'll mean it's more likely to survive. Everything should be fine as long as you're careful, Descendant. Look after yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And Gley, I hope she can find something. Anything.
Descendant, are you really going? Hold it right there.
You have something to ask of the great Reyna? Wow.
Sending a person into Sigma Sector? We haven't been able to deploy even an exploration drone there. And now this? Am I dreaming, or is this real? Descendant, if you happen to stumble upon any of those old amorphous relics out there, mind bringing them back when the mission's over? Anything you can find. You hear me? Even a scrap of paper will do. As long as we can properly restore it, it'll be worth its weight in archaeological gold. Imagine finding a teacup smeared with an ancestor's DNA. Or better yet, stumbling upon some kind of powerful primordial arche. Now that'd be like hitting the cosmic jackpot without even buying a ticket. And for descendants who bring back relics, I've got something way better than a lottery ticket. All those strategic supplies our excavation teams have been gathering from all over Ingress, I'll hand them over on the spot. No complicated transfer procedure required. I'm sorry for asking you to take on this risky mission, but the value of the relics deposited in Sigma Sector is beyond comprehension. They're almost as valuable as the Ironheart. But don't push yourself too hard. Got it? If you end up becoming a relic yourself, we'd be in real hot water. So promise me you'll take care, all right?
That scared me half to death. If she'd gone on a rampage, no one would have been able to stop her.
It's all my fault.
At least he admits it. So that's how you go about it. It makes it look cold. It's actually kind of badass. It's not the red I want, but it'll work for now until I get that.
If you have something to say, let's talk. Now, you know what I'm capable of. And it was, as she said, I'm to blame for Glai's tragedy and grief. I used to think that anyone who could hold a weapon should fight for humanity. When I was an active soldier, I wanted to meet people who were as brave as I was. Then as a military professor, I wanted to pass my knowledge on to the next generation. In that sense, Daya was my best student. I thought she was a young woman who could lead the future of humanity. But Daya wasn't required to join the military. Glay was already serving and saving lives, so Daya was granted an exemption. But she refused to stay in Albion and be safe. She wanted to be a soldier like her friends, her classmates, and her father who died in combat. I admired her passion, and so I made the most foolish mistake possible. I believed her when she said she'd discussed it with Glay, and I wrote her a letter of recommendation for the military academy. By the time Glay returned from the battlefield, it was too late. The administration could not reverse Daya's enlistment. The cadets had already been deployed to field units to train on the front line, and Daya was among them. After that, well, you know the story well enough. Glay went looking for Daya. They were both ambushed by the Vulgus and kidnapped. Glay managed to awaken her Arche and escape the Vulgus, but because it was the first time she'd triggered her rage frenzy, she lost control of her senses and didn't take Daya with her. It would have been nice if Daya had awakened her Arche as well, but that's wishful thinking. Daya had been tested for Arche dozens of times. Glay's hope that Daya was sent to Sigma Sector is probably unfounded, but that doesn't mean a parent shouldn't search every last place they can for their child. Glay needs to do this to find closure, and I have to atone for the mistakes I made which have caused so much pain to the Elias family. Glay and I will be at the Vanguard. I'm just sorry I won't be able to say goodbye to Aisha. But I suppose it was the same for Glay. I need to remember that.
Descendant Corps, this is HQ. Your tactical transport is cleared for takeoff. Operation Sigma Sector is go. I repeat, Operation Sigma Sector is go.
It's time. I'll move out first.
Let's do this. Alright.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Let's do this, shall we?
The specialized Vulgus aircraft has stopped to resupply. It's defenseless. Shoot it down.
The last ditch effort, I threw that out there. God damn! did it. It just hurt.
Flame on!
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
God damn. The hordes, just the amount. God, that's like insane.
Reload.
My God, that was not fun. If I had to say that hurt. The amount of hordes that I'm fighting. Feel it.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support. Ground troops, awaiting your signal.
We so fucked.
Watch the floor! How was that?
Yeah, we're fucked.
Be careful now.
That sucked. Let's return. I think that's gonna be it for me for a while. Oh, it's so late at night. Been at it for 3.5 hours.
Descendant, thanks to you, we have gathered extensive data on Sigma Sector. The Medical Corps has also made significant progress. Please come to HQ and I will share the information.
We're gonna talk to Nell and then we're gonna call it.
Do you need information? Good to see you, Descendant. Instead of listening to me explain everything, please read Eugen's recon report. Here it is.
Okay. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna call it there. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna call it there. So that's gonna be that. Let's see here. That's my socials. Peace. Let's find out who to send you to. If there's anybody on. I'm gonna send you over to Liv. Go say hi to her. But that's gonna be it for me. Remember, stick to the shadows. Peace.